Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Platinum, where today we are going to probably get a second gym badge, among other things. And we're also going to see if we can't find a shiny moon duck over in Ultra Moon. So just as a reminder for myself, as much as anyone, here's our party. That sure is a party. I need to get my stream preview to full screen. There we go. Yeah. That's a party. They're not all going to be sticking around. So I believe we need to steal these berries. I mean, we don't need to. Going to. And we're not going to replant them because I don't need to. And then we can come in here, maybe get a Wilmer pail. Or a spray duck or whatever it's going to be. Spray duck, there we go, yeah. And these guys are blocking the way and they're not going to let us through. So we got to go over to the Valley Windworks. Stealing berries along the way. And this kid's like, hey, my dad's been kidnapped. Hey there, Outlander. Help, help, trainer, please, I want to see my papa. My papa and I lived at the Valley Windworks, but then a whole bunch of people dressed like spacemen came. They kicked me out and they're making my papa do something. Please, trainer, I miss my papa. Okay. So, here at the Valley Windworks, we could get a Pachirisu, which is an electric type. But I don't believe that I particularly want that one. Let me just see what else is available here. Yep, it's Shellos, Weasel, Shinx, and Pachirisu, which I'm not particularly interested in any of those. Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got ordered to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get in. Okay, then you'll have to battle me for it. Hey, guard, I'm doing fine. Hope you are too. You know, having these 4 screens on stream at once really makes me feel like I should get my 3rd new 3DS modded so that I can then have 6 screens on stream at once. But that would be kind of ridiculous. Isn't that just great? Getting owned by some kid. But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my works key. That's right, the other works key's not here. My cohorts in the Flower Patch have the only other one. Ha ha ha, in that sense, I'm no longer the loser. Kirk chunk. Hey, where's the people who give me a Mew and a Jirachi if I have saves from other games? Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say. Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Hey, this kid is a witness. What'll we do? We don't need the brat running off to get help. The solution's simple. We ensure the brat stays quiet. Nice crit. This is why I'm going to be stuck as a grunt forever. Still hate the auto-advancing of post-combat text. This is so lame. They're going to dock my pay. I'm up next. Battling you right after my cohort weakened you gives me the edge. Ah yes, I am so weakened. You want to look at my Pokétch and see how weakened I am? Yeah, guard. Defensively, Dark Poison is a very, very good typing. Offensively, it needs some work. Kind of sad that set battle style isn't very good for Switch training. This brat's tough, like really, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. We're done for here. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks. Oh, what's this thing? They seem to have forgotten it. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. Thank you. You surely saved me. Those goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They sure were weird, though. You saw how they were dressed. What they were saying didn't make a whole lot of sense, either. Oh, I need to thank you. This sweet, sweet honey. Go on, take a whole lot. Slather that honey on a sweet-smelling tree. It might attract Pokemon. Maybe between streams at some point I'll look up my trainer and secret ID and thus find out which trees can produce Munchlax. Oh boy, once we go in here, it's going to be Mars time, isn't it? Thankfully, we're only saving a regular amount of data right now. What? No way! You have the key? Locking the door was meaningless. I am the loser in this after all. This is no time for self-pity. I've got to go alert the commander. Shouldn't you have alerted the commander before I got in? Oi, this is no fun and games. This is proper work, I tell you. Who does proper work with only a single Zubat, huh? Nobody, that's who. You know, there's something about the combat text in this game that's always bothered me. The attack of the foe's Zubat missed. Shouldn't it be the foe's Zubat's attack missed? Team Galactic needs electricity for doing something big. Collecting electricity from the Valley Windworks, that's our mission. I really don't like kids who... I'm just not allowed to read the post-combat text. That's what it is. If the game doesn't want me to read it, I'm not going to read it. I know Monferno wasn't missing that much HP, but... we're about to face off against a threat. So we are once again saving a regular amount of data. My Pokemon can't battle anymore. They're gonna take away my Pokemon for messing this one up. Just you wait, our commander will smush you. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. No, wait, that's one of 4 commanders. My name is Mars. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one, but people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. Yeah, Guard, this battle is a rather sudden difficulty spike. It shouldn't be so bad since I've got Monferno instead of the usual Piplup or Prinplup. But still, the Purugly is very capable of being very mean to very many teams. Especially this early on. Like, if you haven't been focusing all your XP on one Pokemon, chances are most of your team's gonna be underleveled for it. Or rather, most of your team's pretty much always gonna be underleveled for it. It's a matter of whether that one Pokemon can handle it. But yeah, a level 20 Monferno should be okay here. I really wish... Actually, you know what? I don't have to wish. I was gonna say, I really wish I could get some XP on my Magikarp here. But I can. It just requires giving the Purugly a Bidoof to chew on. If I'm not mistaken, this fight is actually one of the dangerous ones for speedruns, at least in the early game. But yeah, Mach Punch should solve it pretty handily. 2 Mach Punches. Ooh. What do you think you're doing to my Pokemon? Punching it. There we go. Yeah, look at that stat gain. We're getting so much in our attacking stats. This can't be. I lost? Right. Game doesn't want me reading post-combat text. Oops, I messed that one up. That's all right, though. I quite enjoyed our battle. My, lose to a child, will you? But no matter, we've collected plenty of electricity. With the power we obtained, we can do something quite spectacular. It seems quite obvious to me, Sharon, the genius, even the boss recognizes. Now, Mars, we should be going. Will you shut it? The boss is the only person in the world who's allowed to order me around. You can keep quiet around me. You only joined us recently. Don't think you're important. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Team Galactic? They were saying they had to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. I can't tell you how grateful I am for you saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again. Papa! Yuck, Papa, you're stinky. Go shower now, stinky. Oh, sorry. They had me working non-stop. Thank you, trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again. But only on Fridays. Which today is not. Ah, yes, it is you, yes. I have heard that the Team Galactic appeared at this power plant. I have therefore come running. So, the Team Galactic, where are they? You have run them off, you say? You are a trainer, but... Very well, I shall go investigate inside. Magnificent! Yes, it is. What you have said, it is all true. Superb! Though you are young, you are a trainer through and through. Very well, I shall pursue the culprits. I have received tips that the Team Galactic hideout is in Eterna City. To there I must be off. you slather sweet honey on a sweet-smelling tree, Pokemon may be attracted by that sweet scent. Yeah, hang on, I gotta go get my Bidoof fixed up. What kind of irresponsible trainer wanders around with a fainted Bidoof? Hey, how about you and me battle before I go into Eterna Forest? Look at this kid. Found one of the only fire types in the region. I was about to say I wish I had a water type, but I literally just swapped off of one. It just isn't much of one yet. That really dampened my spirits. Hey, I actually got to read post-combat text. I heard that really tough Pokemon can appear in Eterna Forest. I need to be more prepared than this. I'm trying to think what Pokemon that can appear in Eterna Forest would be tough to, Ponyta. And I can't for the life of me think of what might fit that bill. Already knowing Water Pulse at level 9 is pretty impressive, but I guess they excuse it by having basically no attack or no special attack. Uh-oh, I can't use electricity against this water ground type now. Or at least it won't be as effective. The hiker pre-battle music has always pleased me in this game. There's no mountain here, but I'm dressed to hike. Here goes. Back to rock punching. For reals though, I can't wait until I can use a Pokemon other than Monferno in battles. Also, I think I'm gonna drop my Zubat for Murkrow if I can, because I think you can get those in Eterna Forest, but only at night, which means I can't get it on stream. Because I believe night doesn't officially start until like 7 or 8 p.m. in these games. I think we might get the XP share in Eterna City. That would be nice. Yeah, I like Honchkrow. Honchkrow's Well, I hesitate to call it great, but I like it. Oh yeah, a refreshing battle that was. You can find the same kinds of Pokemon in all sorts of places. There's no law saying a hiker can't go searching off in the mountains. But searching off in the mountains is exactly what you expect a hiker to do. Of course there wouldn't be a law against it. I love Pokemon that smell sweet, like this one. Get a whiff of this. Watch Poison Point kick in. Color me surprised. Did you understand what I meant? Didn't my Pokemon smell nice? If you plant lots of berries, you can be surrounded by sweet scents. I think we're probably better off running from this Weasel. What kinds of Pokemon live around here, I wonder? Mostly water types. Be nice if I had Surf so I could go west a little ways and get myself a nice electric, or no, fire type. We've already got a fire type. For some reason, I think of the Ironworks as like the power plant in Red and Blue. Like, oh yeah, it's covered in electric types, but it's not. Well, I shouldn't have too much to worry about with that bite unless static kicks in and paralysis happens to be mean to me, but looks like we don't got to worry about that. I'm shocked. How did I lose? I punched and burnt your things with a monkey. I know all sorts of things about Pokemon. Let's see, there are males and females, and some aren't either. That's true, but is that really the all sorts of things you know about Pokemon? Ah, good old heal balls. The balls that become worthless as soon as your party is filled. Well, not worthless, they just become differently colored standard Pokeballs. It's a long way between Floroma and Eterna City, so let's battle. Goodbye, Oranberry. Actually, you know what? In modern games, heal balls actually regained a use. In Scarlet and Violet, when you catch a new Pokemon and are allowed to swap it in for one of the Pokemon that's in your party. Yeah, heal balls actually regained value in the Switch games. Because I think you can do the same thing in Sword and Shield, can't you? Camping with Pokemon. Do you have any idea how fun that is? So fun that you're here 24/7, 365 days a year. Because, yeah, I don't know if that kid even has a house. I've lost my way here of all places. It's a pretty straight path. Like, are you trying to get to Eterna or Floroma? Because, you go one way for one and the other way for another. Like, there's no forks in the road you're on, sir. This is a very noisy Onix. From being lost in the mountains so long, I became a hiker. Is that how that works? And how are you lost in the mountains, sir? You just go this way and you're good. Like, seriously, go this way and then turn left when you cross a bridge over water. Well, I guess turn right. Turn to your right, camera left. And then you're at Floroma and you're back in civilization. You're not as lost as you think you are, sir. Hey-ya! There's no holding anything back. Yep, guard in all the Pokemon games where you have a portable box that you can access. You do, in fact, have to use a Pokemon Center to heal Pokemon that are in the PC. Because otherwise, you could heal everyone to full wherever you are for free. Boy, Magikarp's about to learn a move. Not a good one, but a move. Hey, yeah, you put me in my place. I appreciate it. Oh, I don't know. Should I play a little? My monkey laughs in the face of your bubbles. How did Peck do more damage than Bubble? That feels wrong. Coming from a water type. Oh, boo, how insulting. Listen very closely. Can you hear the cries of Pokémon? Guard, I do not remember the specifics of Magikarp learning Bounce, but I can certainly find out. Magikarp learns Bounce as a move tutor attack in this game. And Gyarados can learn it from that very same move tutor. Outlander, it was Bubble, not Water Gun. Bubble does tend to be a little weaker than Water Gun. Many poison-type Pokemon make the Eterna Forest their home. But I didn't buy any antidotes. What should I do? Do I press on or do I go back? I think you press on. Poison isn't that dangerous. Hello, my name's Cheryl, and you are? Okay, so your name is Garnet. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. Garnet, may I ask a big favor of you? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there's a sinister group of people called Team Galactic about. I think there'd be safety in numbers. Please, may I go through with you? I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health. I do love that the partner characters like Cheryl here give you, or heal you to maximum with their infinite supply of full restores, max revives, and elixirs between battles. I'm searching for bug Pokemon so I can win at the Eterna Gym. Bug Pokemon are great, you know? They grow really fast. Yeah, they're not that great, though. Fun fact, I once met someone who pronounced Boniri Boonieri. get Roselia here? Or is it still just Badoos? Let's find out. Actually, we should just run from this. These aren't going to give enough XP to be worth it. And looks like no Roselias. And with it being day right now, our chances of finding anything of value are relatively low. And even at night, we would not have access to Murkrow or Misdreavus. That is saddening. Well, I guess Eterna Forest is a write-off. And yeah, let's just battle these trainers as we are. What's cool, you might ask? No? I'll tell you anyway. Bug Pokemon! We're just out on a power walk. Yeah, Guard, in Diamond there was Murkrow here, in Pearl there was Misdreavus here. But in Platinum, we get neither one. At least not here. Looks like Platinum just straight up doesn't get Murkrow or Misdreavus, so they are nowhere in Platinum. That is sad. And I'm willing to bet it was done specifically to make it so that Platinum could not get away with not buying one or the other of the other versions if they wanted to complete their dexes. Because that's a thing the Pokemon Company tended to do after Pokemon Crystal required you to only buy one of the other versions in order to complete a dex. Which, really, they should have kept doing, because that... if you buy Platinum or Emerald, then you end up needing 3 games total in order to complete the dex. But if you buy Ruby or Sapphire, or Diamond or Pearl, then you only need the assistance of one other version to complete the dex. Makes it so that, in terms of dex completion, the third version is always the worst following Crystal. Even though they have access to more species of Pokemon overall. It's so bizarre. Pewdifly's probably worth a bunch of XP. I'm throwing in my fish. No, my fish! At least this isn't a Nuzlocke run. My fish will be back at full health immediately after this battle. It's actually pretty impressive how close to modern Pokemon battle mechanics Gen 4 already is. Like these double battles, they send in new Pokemon after the turn is completely over. Yeah, mostly that. It would seem that coolness alone doesn't add up to any wins. You can't avoid bug Pokemon ever in the forest. I didn't have any antidotes with me either. It was the worst. I don't like the idea of battling a pair of psychics with Monkey. But such is life. I see it. I see it. I see you going down in defeat. When a trainer and a Pokemon bond as one, a wondrous power is born. I should just be glad these aren't Kadabras. Yeah, Gen 4, we've got the physical special split. Double battles have the modern order of operations, I suppose. Yeah, Gen 4 is where battles actually feel like modern Pokemon. Oh boy, Magikarp is now capable of doing damage without struggle. There still remain many mysteries yet to be solved in this strange world. The old chateau, there should be none alive in it. And yet there's a pervasive sense of a presence. I could go get Rotom after the gym. Surely getting Rotom wouldn't be a waste of my time. Rotom, the definitely legendary Pokemon that super deserves to have the legendary Pokemon battle music. And I definitely didn't learn only, like, last year that it can be bred. Always thought that if I wanted to get one of each Rotom form from Pokémon Platinum, I'd have to do 5 or 6 different runs. But no, you breed a couple, and you're good. On the subject of years, dang, this one is almost over. We got 2 weeks left. And then there will only be 2 months left until Monster Hunter Wilds. I am Very much looking forward to specifically that part of 2025. Here comes the swarm. My senses tingle. I've spotted a rare Pokemon. Oh, and the Xenoblade X remaster. That's also going to be in 2025. That's going to be nice. We're going to get the Switch successor. And it'll probably be able to run certain Switch games at actually locked 30 FPS. That would be nice. Like certain Switch games that feature monsters that can fit in your pocket. And the lake where a 30-minute sandwich lasts 42 minutes because sandwich duration is based on number of frames and not real time. I'm just imagining a world where I can play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and hunt shinies without dropping any frames. It just sounds actually magical. Like a thing that could not possibly be real. And yet, it may be theoretically possible on new hardware. Considering people have already managed to overclock the existing Switch so that it runs the games more smoothly. Dustox, don't you dare touch my fish. But it didn't kill my fish, so we're good. But also my monkey might have a bad time. And with tackle, we're fine. If it had used confusion, we might have been in trouble. And not gonna bother trying to have my fish get some XP on this one. Because I don't want my monkey to go down. Oh, we're actually gonna be getting a new Pokemon game in 2025 too. Legends ZA. Can't wait until we actually see some gameplay from that game and learn more about it. Like, all we know is it's supposed to be set entirely within Lumiose City. And I'm just wondering how in the heck that can be a real Pokemon adventure with all the different biomes required to have a diverse roster. I thought it was a rare Pokemon, but it turned out to be just a trainer. There's a Pokemon ability named Swarm. Okay. Yeah, Outlander, I am... Well, I can't say I'm hopeful that Dragon's Dogma 2 will get DLC. I would love to see it happen. But with the game's director having left Capcom, the chances of it getting DLC or an expansion seem much lower. I mean, they could always pass it off to a different director, but it doesn't increase the chances that we'll see DLC with the director being gone. And yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is another nice thing to look forward to in 2025. We definitely have some good games to look forward to. I'm willing to bet we will also see Resident Evil 9. Because we know that they are absolutely working on it right this very moment. I would not be surprised at all to see Resident Evil 9 drop in, like, October. A strange presence has been felt. It is emanating from you. This forest is strange, you know. It seems to fill me with energy. I know it's too much to expect, because it's way too early. But I certainly wouldn't mind seeing Monster Hunter Stories 3 in 2025. The old chateau. I sense a particularly strong presence there. Forests are mystifying. They seem to gather such unexplainable energy. I know there's no path forward in the direction I'm going, but just had to make sure I saw things. I could grab a Ghastly. I could. But is there much reason to? Levitate is nice. Levitate's very nice. But of all the things that I have in my party, Abra would be the thing most likely to be replaced by a Ghastly. And would a Gengar be better than an Alakazam? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, let's just run from these two. When there is a baby Pokemon present in a double battle, chances are very slim that said double battle will provide enough XP to be worth actually spending time on. So fun fact, I'm actually not going to be waiting until we beat the champion in this game before I start collecting ribbons. I would have to wait until I beat the champion before I could transfer the Pokemon up, but thankfully I've got other games I can use for the transfer. And at that point, you just trade them across. And the reason we're not waiting until we beat the champion is because once you beat the champion, it makes contest ribbons harder to get. Uh-oh. YouTube says I am not giving enough bits. Are we good? It looks like we're good. I don't see why YouTube would be complaining in the slightest. I haven't dropped any frames. I think it's just a case of YouTube finally realized, hey, you're streaming in 4K. But perhaps what they haven't realized is that I'm streaming with the AV1 encoder, which gets a lot more information in a lot fewer bits. And thus, we're doing just fine, I should assume. Like, especially in a game like this. Like, maybe if I was running something that was native 4K and didn't have a whole bunch of completely static pixels all over the screen, top and or bottom and right side. Yeah, maybe then I would need to worry about the bitrate I'm using, but yeah, as is, we should be just fine at 4K. It has just occurred to me to question whether this game even runs higher than 30 FPS. If it is 60 FPS, then I'm fine as is. If it's 30 FPS, then I'm streaming twice the number of frames that I need to be. It's 30 frame rate, or 30 FPS game, so I am streaming twice the frames that I need to be. So congrats, you're getting 2 frames for every frame of game. And here goes Cheryl. Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved we finally got here. I would have never been able to get through this by myself. Thank you so much, Garnet. This is my token of appreciation. Please accept it. I do like the soothe bell. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. Bye for now. And with Honchcrow not being a thing in this game, and I don't believe there's any reason for us to go this way without cut. Yeah. And I don't believe there's anything up here to really grab. Okay, there's berries. It's just an alternate path across the water without needing to go across the bridge full of fishermen who aren't even looking at me. Yeah, anyway, contest ribbons get harder to get once you've beaten the champion because they start adding in specific named NPC trainers like gym leaders and stuff, like Jasmine. To sit back and fish casually, it's a grown-up's hobby. How about that? I've netted me a feisty trainer. The way he used Water Sport while my Magikarp was out, it's like he knew I was going to switch to a Monferno. You have a fishing rod? Catch some big ones. Nothing's biting. I could use a break, I suppose. Oh boy, it's the Magikarp man. Two can carpet this game. I need to swap Splash and Tackle so that Splash isn't first in the slots. Ah, but I can't do it mid-battle in this game. Unless, can I, like, touch and hold to... Nope. Something that kind of bugs me about going for this shiny Moonduck in the upper right there is the fact that since it fades in from a black screen, until it's all the way brightened up, there's a little stint of time where it looks like it might be shiny. Because, like, the blue looks more purpley when it's dark. Think a 2 levels higher Magikarp can beat my Magikarp, you're wrong. But also, if you think it'll encourage me to switch, you're right, because this is going to take too long. Magikarps aren't even worth enough to be trying to get the XP with exclusively my own Magikarp anyway. So, time to just punch a bunch of fish. Besides, I'm sure Monferno can use the speed EVs. They keep on gaining levels. 2 levels with each carp. That means 2 carps from now they'll be able to attack me. Oh, that one didn't gain any levels. I've been deceived by the parade of carp. Oh, but this one gained 2 levels. Oh, and here's his ace. It can actually attack. And it can survive a Mach Punch. But he knows he's got this in the bag, so he chose to splash instead of tackle. Oh, turns out his brilliant strategy didn't work. Well, that didn't do anything for me. Exclamation point. Yank your fishing rod when that appears. That's how you fish. I fished up some tough Pokemon. Let's have ourselves a battle. That's not a tough Pokemon. I guess canonically it's tough, like, in terms of trying to bite into it. But tough in terms of battle, no. Alright, that one's a little tougher. Outlander, I think the former explanation is more likely, especially considering if he drew a picture of an exclamation point and was like, hey, when that appears, that's when you pull or when you reel in the fish. Like, think about what that means. That means that we actually see an exclamation point somewhere while we are fishing. It is a real physical object in the world that shows us an exclamation point while we fish in this game. Is it like on a screen on our rod or something? Or is it something else? Who knows? My feet are tangled too. Ouch! Ouch! Yeah, Outlander, if these fishermen invested in PC technology and had actual teams with them along with whatever they caught, we'd also get to learn more about them by seeing how many of them would have an octillery in the front of their team, and how many elected to not have an octillery in front of their team. I think that only happens like as of Gen 6, or is it earlier where they make it easier to get a bite when you have suction cups? I forget. name readers in here. Yeah, I don't want Chirap. Though Chirap is very, very good for when you can first get it. I don't want it. What an odd, thin apartment. And apparently it's the only apartment in the entire building. I know we can't get a bike yet. I am the first to have gone underground and dug some tunnels. You can call me the Underground Man. Everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. My gift to you, the Explorer Kit, will instantly take you underground. You need only to use it and you will be down in the tunnels. The underground is a different world where you can do this, that, and the other thing too. Let me mentor you into becoming a full-fledged spelunker. Will you take on that challenge? Well said, my young friend. I will teach you by assigning missions. First, go underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. If you accomplish that, I will give you your next test. Shame Underground is so bland in this game compared to the remakes. I very much prefer the Great Underground, or whatever they called it. Hey Garnet, is this maybe your first time here? Welcome to Sinnoh's Underground. Huh? Where is this, you ask? Doesn't the radar make it obvious? This is a giant underground network of passages underneath Sinnoh. Huh? What am I doing down in this expanse of a place? That's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want down here, as long as what you want is walking around and occasionally mining. For instance, you can dig up treasure, spheres, and make a secret base. You can play with your friends down here, too. You should talk to the Underground Man in Eterna City. I have to get going now. I'll see you around. Three things in the wall, you say? Yeah, I know how to dig. I know. I've done it before in many games. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Oh, that's an Everstone right there. Green shard. And a red orb. red sphere, I'm sorry. Okay, I guess we can dig in the same place again. Okay, we got a heart scale in here. There's a red sphere, but I'm not super interested in that. And a blue sphere. And given the amount of space left for other things, I don't imagine we're going to find anything truly interesting at this point. But we can at least grab that. And the last thing was another red sphere. And I do agree that seeing the sprite items in actual believable sizes like this is fun. But I'm looking specifically for a fossil. Okay, there's a blue sphere there. And at this point, I don't think we're going to find anything I particularly care about. I've always liked how with the brown cracked bits, you can actually see 1 pixel of what's under them. And thus you can at least get a hint about certain things being underneath. I've always thought that was a nice touch. Where would the other item in here even be hiding, though? I guess it would be hiding, like, under here? No? Yeah, I don't know where the last thing would have been. But can't have been anything big or particularly valuable. I don't know why I'm really bothering to try and dig up a fossil. Because, like, even if I got a fossil, I wouldn't use the Pokemon. Well, there's one of the things. There's 2 of the things. And there's 3 of the things. Alright. Because, yeah, Cranidos, I would not use. A Shieldon, I would not use. If I found an old Amber, I might use the Aerodactyl, but I don't think we can find an old Amber just yet. I think that comes later in the game. Actually, let's see. Can I figure that out? If I open up Pokemon Platinum, click on this Sinnoh Underground page, yep, Old Amber is after National Dex. whether I can find the armor or skull fossil is dependent on my trainer ID. My trainer ID is even, which means I would find the armor fossil, which is the worst of the two. So yeah, goodbye, Underground. We will never see you again on this run. Anyway. Thud. Hey, Garnet. You came to see the Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. This is the slowest we've ever seen Barry move. What the? So, this is Eterna's Pokemon statue. Shaping our world, our time and space in an intertwining spiral. Revered in Sinnoh are the Pokemon of time and space. Sinnoh's myth, its truth, needs investigation. Pardon me, stand aside. Oh hey! When we smacked together, a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer. Yeah, that! Alright, listen close. Make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you'd never lose. You'd be the invincible trainer. Yeah. It sounds so easy when you say it. Anyway, go check out the Pokemon statue. See you around. It's Eterna City's Pokemon statue. There seems to have been a descriptive plate, but it appears it was torn off. But who would tear it off? I'm just really quick taking a look and seeing if there's anything useful to me available in the route to the right of here. Meditite, Graveler, Machoke, Chingling, and Bronzor, none of which I want. But there might also be like an item or a trainer. Hey look, it's a Bronzor, probably the most useful thing here. But I don't want it. Sleepy monkey. Yeah, Outlander, there's only one Steel Psychic type for me. Zubat! Doesn't that sound like a ninja bursting from cover? Let me tell you, I'm glad my water bottle is sealed in a way such that it cannot spill. Because I accidentally knocked it down just now. I believe that there was the first time this monkey has ever heard itself in confusion. This kid loves him some Zubats. I wonder if I was to go into Mount Coronet from here. Would I be able to get anything of value? I would be able to get Geodude, Metatype, Bronzor, Machop, Chingling, Zubat, Nosepass. So, nope. Just a whole bunch of trash. So, let's get immediately into a battle. And then not go into Mount Coronet. Boy, I cannot wait for my fish to get another couple of levels. Because right now, I am very much putting all of my eggs into one monkey. And monkeys aren't even supposed to have eggs in them. Especially not boy monkeys. Yeah, Outlander, Zubats are a dime a dozen, so much so that I already have one. Of course, I'd be able to get a higher level one by going into Mount Coronet. But it feels kind of rude to go looking for a higher level version of a Pokemon that's already in your party. That was exactly the wrong time to hurt yourself in confusion, monkey. I don't believe my fish can pull this off. So I think we're just gonna run from this here Bronzor. And that, right there, is the problem with putting all of your eggs in one monkey. Oh, that device you have. It is a Pokédex? Wow, it brings back some memories. pardon me, but what's your name? Okay, hello, Garnet. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer, just like you. I've been studying Pokémon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokémon. Have you seen it already? Yes. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokémon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokédex. Oh, I know. Try using this. It should be helpful. Remember, the hidden move Cut can be used in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokédex, right? Then luck be with you, young trainer. Oh, there's one last thing. Please give my regards to Professor Rowan. So, interestingly, some gyms in Pokémon Platinum got complete reworkings. And I believe none of them quite so much as Eterna's. And they did not use the reworked versions of the gyms for the remakes. So, if you have only played the remakes or Diamond and Pearl, this may be new to you. But first, we've got 2 more trainers to beat up. See how Mount Coronet towers above us? I want to be big like that one day. That's a lot of growing you'll have to do, sir. Your rock polish will not help you against a Mach Punch. Just qualifying my fish for a little bit more XP. Once again, we have found a noisy onyx. You loom before me as a giant presence. Mount Coronet has long been known as an ancient and mysterious mountain. Ah yes, don't you just look at a mountain and think, wow, that mountain sure is mysterious. Or, wow, that mountain sure is ancient. Like, in the grand scheme of things, most mountains are quite ancient. Sure, some are older than others, but still. Look at these beautiful wings. Faint isn't good yet, is it? Does it hit when they're not using Protect or Detect? I feel like there was at least one game where it didn't, and this might be that. I'm just not going to grab it. Oh, you. I'm going to peck you for that. People don't normally peck people. There's a bird Pokemon that can learn human speech. Did you know that? Yeah. It's Chatot. The Pokemon banned from more tournaments than any other. The most banned Pokemon there is. So the other day I actually finished getting all the ribbons in Gen 3, doing the 13 hours of contests that required. I lost 2 contests during that entire duration, and both of them were because Pokemon using moves that could unnerve the waiting Pokemon happened to do exactly that on every turn that I was going to finish an appeal combo, and thus denying me like 2/3 of my potential income of hearts. It was very rude. But it only happened twice, and I was good ever after. Gotta do Return to Gym, which should be open now. I think... Is it in here where we get the XP shirt? Yeah, this guy. Garnet, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Lucas's father. I've come a long way to help you on your adventure at the professor's behest. Garnet, let me ask you, how many Pokemon have you met? Oh my, you've met 40 Pokemon. Wonderful. Yes, bravo. Professor Rowan should be delighted. Here's something for you. There it is. I should have gotten that earlier. Switch training is now a thing of the past. Which will save my monkey a good chunk of HP. And will also let me start training the Abra soon. As soon as I have another basket to put eggs in that is not monkey-shaped. Hi, I'm Gardenia. I'm this town's gym leader. My last challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. Actually, his name was Barry. He told me about you. He said that another challenger's on the way, so that made me antsy. My gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until the end. The challenger has to beat all the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting for you in the back, trainer. Don't disappoint me. Consider yourself not disappointed. Yeah, this gym is completely different than it is in any other game. Hey there, how's it going, champ-to-be? Actually, that's what I said to some boy who zipped in here earlier, too. The gym leader, Gardenia, is a user of Grass-type Pokemon. It should be obvious, but Grass-type Pokemon really hate fire. They're also at a huge disadvantage against the Flying-type, too. Oh, wait a second, I should tell you about the gym itself first. You can't challenge the gym leader until you beat all the gym's trainers. It's a bit challenging, but just think of it as good training and go for it. I mean, that's what I do in every gym. I do not finish a gym until I have defeated all of its trainers because it's good training. Welcome. Without further ado, let's go. Now to use a level 26 Monferno to trivialize this entire gym. Please no poison point. Good. This gym's floral clock. You can walk on its hands. That's how you get to the next trainer. It's not much of a clock if it just goes. My grass-type Pokemon can dole out some serious special attacks. I won't let you win easily. I don't know about that. I don't think you're prepared for a monkey. Please no poison point. Two more levels. Please no poison point. Please no poison point. Nice. The more beautiful a flower, the faster it withers. Every time you beat a trainer, the floral clock moves. The fountain also stops if I lose. It's so you can go to the Pokemon Center during your challenge. If it wasn't possible to walk across the fountain before, is that just because our character doesn't want to get wet, or is it because the water pressure was that extreme? You can't win when you're distracted by the lovely aromas of Pokemon. Well, that wasn't much of a battle. The floral clock moves and time flows. There's only our gym leader left. Go on, don't be afraid. And instead of a hedge maze where we have to find a bunch of different trainers, we just go across the only path available to us to battle each and every trainer. And in between, we get to watch the hands of the clock move. You kept me waiting. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this'll be fun. Let's have our battle. And let me just say, I am glad that Game Gardenia does not share the same proclivities as Anime Gardenia. Not just super into the idea of getting hit by grass-type Pokemon moves. Not the end yet. And behold, the first third stage evolution we have seen. Actually, no, it's not, because we've seen Dustox and Beautifly. Never mind. First one we've seen in a mandatory battle, I think. Also, nice crit. One level to go. Amazing. You're very good, aren't you? I might have said it before, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? Nah, I just put all of my eggs in one monkey. I guess that's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. And no, if it was about how much I love my Pokemon, then it would be a Metagross and not a monkey that I put all my eggs into. With the Forest Badge, your Pokemon can use the hidden move Cut outside of battle. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all Pokemon you received in trades will obey you up to level 30. I've also got something else. It's a gift from me. Oh, you know what? In Platinum, can't we get Gible, like, actually early? Without needing Strength first? I think we can. I mean, it's kind of template, but I wouldn't mind using the Gible line in a Platinum run. That TM86 contains the move Grass Knot. It's one of my favorite moves. The heavier the foe, the more damage this move will cause. Oh, but if I'm going to use the Gible line, that means I might want to have something with Levitate. And thus, a Gengar might be worth using over Alakazam. Oh, Garnet, you've beaten the gym leader. Your Pokemon look much tougher than when they went in, too. At least that's how I see it. Get our Fire Wheel or Flame Wheel PP back. Because that's all we spent in that entire gym. No HP were lost. If memory serves, these trees grow fast enough that one will be back before we are back. Memory does not serve. Must be a different game where if you get them off screen, they suddenly come back. Hello, it is me! Me! Ha ha ha! I have startled you, yes? I am, after all, an officer of the International Police. It is only natural that I be a master of disguise. Incidentally, you are a first-rate trainer. Of that I am very aware. I therefore think you will be okay, but I must warn you to be careful anyway. Also, a word of advice. This building, it has 2 stairs. One of them a trap it must be. But the crooks of Team Galactic, they do not appear, how shall I say, smart. There should be an easy way to tell the stairs apart. Now, I have been conducting my investigation into Team Galactic, but I have no clue as to who they are or what it is they wish to do. The minions, they appear ignorant of the intentions of their boss. Also, a word of advice. Yeah, you've given me that advice before. Welcome to Team Galactic. Are you here to donate your Pokemon? What? You're not? Then kindly get off our property. Do we have to bring the pain like we did with the Cycle Shop manager? As a group, Team Galactic has its sights set on the stars, not on this world. The path you chose leads to glory, so glory is that way. Well, I don't need glory just yet, I need XP. We are acquiring Pokemon for a most astonishing undertaking. Your meddling won't be tolerated. So sorry, sweetie. Team Galactic has no room for kitties. It occurs to me I am not equipped for double battles. Not in the slightest. But I will be soon. Oh yeah, level 6 Zubat. That'll make a difference here. That Supersonic isn't going to matter in the slightest, but it's better than sitting here doing nothing, I guess. Stunky, I promise you, you don't need to lower my level 6 Zubat's defense. I feel like I got meddled with. But dearie, you're just a kid. wanted to go up, well, why didn't you? Our astonishing undertaking is most certainly breathtaking. If you ever hope to see its glorious unveiling, then don't meddle with us. Our objectives are incredible, too incredible for me to understand. I'll fight blindly to defend them, and your intrusion won't be forgiven. Fingers crossed for dry skin. Not that we would know whether it was. Well, actually we would, because it would have guttered in anticipation, wouldn't it? Or no, it wouldn't have, because we didn't have anything super effective. Also, I wasn't paying attention when it showed up anyway. What was I fighting for again? What do you have against taking Pokemon from others? Look in any field or forest. Those things aren't exactly rare. What I have against taking Pokemon from others is the taking aspect. It's not so nice. Why don't you look in any field or forest, huh? And let's check out whether Infernape does in fact learn Flamethrower in this game. The answer is it does not. Flame Wheel is all we get until 45, where we get Fire Spin, which is just bad. And then Flare Blitz at 57, which, yeah, that hurts. But Monferno also does not get Flamethrower. If I wanted Flamethrower, I would have had to stick with Chimchar until level 41. Which, no thank you. Not when Rourke was in the way. Team Galactic is working hard to find new energy sources for the future. Okay, good info, I guess? Let's see how good this Pokemon is. I stole it from some weak trainer. Well, if the trainer was weak, it's probably actually their Pokemon that sucked. Just saying. Wimpy little Pokemon. When I get promoted, I'll demand better stolen Pokemon. But I don't want to make progress together yet. I want to get XP together. We are conducting research on new forms of energy. We want to harness the mysterious power of Pokemon and use it as energy. Why, thank you. We love it when people come to us to donate their Pokemon. Yeah, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the XP. So this building is very strangely shaped when you consider its floor plan. I'll get into that once we're out of this battle. What do you think you're doing? So, hang on, I need to grab that Pokeball that was there. I guess the fact that the stairs go, you know, up and to the left and not just straight up like in most Pokemon games, it's somewhat excusable. But like, these stairs over here pop out at the very right edge of the building. So there's only left to go from here. But we have to go pretty far left up those stairs for there to be enough space for 2 more sets of stairs this way. And then if we take these stairs, we can see that there's still even more space for 2 more sets of stairs over to the right. Like, unless there's enough space between the floors that, like, these stairs lead to directly above these ones, which is quite a distance, then this building is leaning to the right. Ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic's grand designs. Come to think of it, I don't even know what's going on. Question not and follow this path, the road to success. But I don't want to succeed yet. I want XP and items. Our mission is to implement our operations without question. It is all for the new world order that our boss will lead. That Kadabra almost makes me wish that I taught my Monferno Thief. That X special does make things scary, but I think this Flame Wheel should take care of the Kadabra. Especially with a crit. There it is. We finally have a second basket. Magikarp is evolving. I'm glad Gyarados is so good, because it's also one of my favorites design-wise. Well, I may potentially want to swap Abra out for a Gengar, depending on whether or not I grab a Garchomp. But we'll still give it the XP share for now. And then we'll put Gyarados in front. I'm willing to do anything to get ahead in Team Galactic. One day you'll see what we are all about. It's wonder, compassion, splendor, humor, power, awe, and tragedy. You realize you said you're about tragedy, right? Is that really a good thing? Do you really want to be in an organization that's about tragedy? I'd rather be in an organization about preventing tragedy, just for the record. Also, Guard, having a Gyarados was good in Gen 1 as well. Sure, it didn't get any stab physical moves, but slap Hyper Beam on that thing in a game where Hyper Beam KOing means it doesn't have to recharge. You've still got a recipe for a monster. So yeah, Gen 1 Gyarados, still good. Working for world peace, Team Galactic. What is it with this Team Galactic? Why did they take our Pokemon? What are they trying to accomplish? This is Jupiter, right? Did you want something? How silly of me to even ask. You want to free the Pokemon. Fine, I, Jupiter, will deal with you. Could I have just gone over to the right and grabbed that item? Apparently Jupiter's not important enough to get a battle animation. I believe Bite is the better choice. Not by a whole lot, but it can get a flinch. It's got slightly better accuracy. How insolent. Take a bite of this, child. Okay, I will take a bite of this. Be careful what you wish for, lady. This, on the other hand, I will take no bites of. Ouch. I don't think Gyarados has this one. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Monkey required. Thankfully, monkey here. Oof. That thing's got some bulk. They meant it when they called it Skun Tank. Would love to see a burn here. But alas. Thankfully, Night Slash is resisted, but a crit still wouldn't be too good for us. In fact, I think we might go down this turn, whether we crit or not. Oh, never mind, we're good. And no aftermath is nice. Losing to some child. Being careless cost me too much. I think that's what she said. I didn't quite see it all because post-battle text auto skips. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay though. Our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you in on one little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. With the power of mythical Pokemon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. I got my Clefairy back, and it's all thanks to you. But that Team Galactic, they said Clefairy came from space. Hand it over. Their logic baffles me still. It's like they're from space. Anyway, they're gone now. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough right now, but cruise by my cycle shop, okay? I'm gonna lose my monkey. Oh, that item wasn't really worth grabbing, now was it? I don't exactly have a Porygon. Though honestly, I wouldn't mind having a Porygon Z on the team. But also, I'm not going... Oh! Good job, Monferno. I'm not going to end up with a Porygon Z over the course of this playthrough, so... Not super interested in the whole idea of using a Porygon or a Porygon 2. I mean, Porygon 2 with Eviolite is very good. But, like... Am I even gonna get Eviolite during the course of this run? I mean, yeah, probably. Am I gonna get Porygon? Probably not. Right. Cycle shop. Oh, hi, Cynthia. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. I've got something nice. I wanted you to have this Pokemon egg. Will you accept it? Oh, you have 6 Pokemon with you already. You don't have room for this egg. You'll have to store a Pokemon in the in a PC box at the Pokemon Center first. I'll give you this egg when you've made room for it. I'll be waiting right here. If memory serves, that is an Eevee. But I suppose we'll make room for it. Oh, Eviolite doesn't show up until Gen 5? Then yeah, definitely not going to get it. That's wonderful. The Pokemon inside the egg is happy too, I'm sure of it. Keep that egg with you in your party of Pokemon. A Pokemon will hatch from it while you are traveling. I would be happy to know that it will help fill another page of your Pokedex. See you again. All right. Mr. Bicycle Man, bequeath unto me your finest bicycle. Thanks for rescuing me. This is something to show my thanks. It's the latest model bicycle. You must take it, I insist. It's the latest model, so I'll read the operating manual to you. Press the B button to shift up or down. In 3rd gear, you can't go all that fast, but it's easier to control. In 4th gear, it gets harder to steer and stop, but it's fast, really. Because yes, you can interact with these to get on your bike. Or you could just press the Y button. Did not mean to go back in there. Let's go find a ghost. Hiya, were you intrigued by the rumors going around too? You know, people have been talking about the ghost Pokemon of the old chateau. I've been hearing rumors about sinister shadows too. I should check it out myself, but going in there is... Well, you know, being that I'm a gym leader, I'm always busy. So, since I'm so busy, I can't go in. It's not because I'm scared. So, good luck with your investigation. I just realized... It's Tuesday. Isn't Tuesday the day where Rotom exists? Hang on, this bears investigation. But it's nighttime only. Well, I suppose that means I might just have a Rotom captured between streams. Heck, I could even make it Rotom Wash. Have a nice water type. Of course, it wouldn't be a water type that could surf. At least I don't think so. Hey, look, it's a Ghastly. All right, yeah, I don't think Rotom's actual type changes in this game yet. Yeah, there is that. Let me just real quick make sure I can't find a Haunter here. I don't think I can. I think that's, you gotta have a GBA game in the slot. But maybe that's only for Diamond and Pearl. So in Platinum, yep, you gotta have a GBA game in the slot and also have beaten the game, or beaten the champion, in order to get anything other than Ghastly's here. So, Ghastly's the best we can hope for. Level 16 is the highest we can hope for by the looks of it. Oh, there's actually a room where we can get him at level 17. But level 15 ought to work just fine, honestly. And I would try and soften it up with a bite, but this is a Ghastly, and a bite would be super effective. It would probably die. So, Pokeball. And thus, do we have a ghost? I should check out the learn sets between Alakazam and Gengar. Ghastly, the gas Pokemon. Born from gases, anyone would faint if engulfed by its gaseous body, which contains poison. So, on this page, the word gas appears 4 times. I think there might be gases here. I love how the plates actually have text on them. It's neat. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate. Okay. Oh, that's a level 17 Ghastly. We're gonna catch it. And that way we can choose the better of the two. You know, it just occurred to me. Starting in this game, when we're looking at this screen here, look at the touch screen. When a Pokemon is getting close to evolving, or not evolving, close to leveling, its ball starts shaking. Pokemon eggs do not show as Pokeballs or anything. But they could. And what they could do, and it would just be a neat little touch, is like, if that 6th slot showed up as an egg, and as it got closer to hatching, it started shaking more and more. That would be neat. Just a way to see a visualization of it instead of needing to actually inspect specifically the egg and wait for the game to be like, oh, yep, it's shaking. It's about to hatch. Like, let us see it actually shake. Just in general. And hey, when it says it's making noises, it's about to hatch. Like, maybe every once in a while, play the Pokemon's cry in the background. That would be cool. Why don't they do that? The TV is on. Can I get Rotom right now? It's not even nighttime. Oh, right, I caught things, so we have to save a lot of data. Because the box has been used. This sure is a lot of data. The TV has an oddly malevolent feel. It's as if it is staring. Okay, yeah, it's too early to get Rotom. I'll check back in, like, when I'm done looking at the other rooms, just in case 6 o'clock counts as nighttime, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I probably shouldn't be using my Gyarados to beat Ghastly's. Gyarados does not need special attack EVs. Oh, would you look at that little girl over there? And this here painting with its eyes that only exist when you're not directly in front of it. What a spooky place that's definitely not haunted by things other than Ghastly's. I honestly kind of love that the Pokemon franchise has consistently had just spooky girls in it. Yeah, Outlander, it might also be nighttime here if I had my 3DS set to Pacific Daylight Time instead of Pacific Standard Time. Let's see. Does 7 o'clock count? Nope. Or 6 o'clock, rather. Well, given that it is time for me to feed my cats, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call this a stream right here. And between streams, I'll get a Rotom and decide whether or not to actually use it. But yeah, that is going to be it for this stream. So thanks, folks, for... okay, apparently I'm doing one more Cresselia because force of habit. But yeah, thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will be back on Thursday for more Pokemon Platinum. See you then, friends.